The ascension process, I think, is the best way to call it, the ascension process. So today we're in the winter solstice, and this is a period where it is natural for us to want to take a moment to go within, for self-reflection, to do the shadow work. You know, it's the shortest day, longest night, right? A period where light is scarce, where we need to conserve. We are at literally at the true halfway mark of the year as well, where our soul knows it's time to reflect, time to assess how our year is going, how we're progressing. Remembering that time is not actually linear, that is a man-made concept. But our soul does and our body does remember certain things, and we do respond naturally to the seasons. That is our true marker. Okay, so one of the messages coming through is to remember that we are essentially not dissimilar to our tree and our plant cousins that we share this beautiful planet with. In terms of, we need a solid base. We need a really steady root system for us to be supported. Okay, we need those roots deep and wide into Mother Earth. This isn't just energetically, this is physically, right? We need to be grounded. We need to have relationships. We need to be stable. We need to have multiple touch points where we are giving and receiving energy, love, support, etc. Then we need a stalk, a trunk, a column, right? A core, our core. That needs to be strong, it needs to be thick, it needs to be robust, but it also needs to have some flex in there as well. This is our mental body, guys. And from there, then we flower, then we bloom. And the other thing too is we're not supposed to bloom all the time. We aren't supposed to flower and create all the time. It doesn't matter whether you are a generator in human design. You're still supposed to have periods of downtime, of reflection, of coming back into yourself and nourishing, and then going back out and creating. You're not supposed to be on all the time. And this is a thing that I don't think that this is like a total narrative that we've been told, that we're supposed to be on 24/7 and that we're accessible 24/7 and that we're supposed to be delivering and achieving 24/7. And this came in at the time of the Industrial Revolution. And it's a lie, it's a myth, and it doesn't actually work. And what it does is it deliberately keeps you from fulfilling your true soul potential, because you're only on this cycle of doing. You're not actually creating, because your energy is all burnt up in the mundane of doing, and you'll never actually get to fully go within and do the proper birthing and creation cycle, which is totally different. But my message to you is you don't always have to be on. This is an opportunity this weekend to come back to yourself, take a moment and do some reflection, because that will assist you mentally, emotionally, physically, and spiritually. This weekend is a portal, guys. Many people are going through a really, really challenging time with ego deaths, etc., crossing the threshold. And when we go through that, it's really taxing on the mind, the body, and the soul. And you need to kind of just wrap yourself a little bit in a cocoon, allow the tears to come out, and just be extra kind to yourself. And if this is you, please know that Mother Mary is available to you this weekend if you need extra support. And also Mother Gaia is always available to you. She will always help you. And sometimes when you are extra emotional, that's exactly when you need to get out into Mother Nature, because she will help ground you and remind you to come back into the present moment and to get you out of your head. And she will feed you extra love. And she will help nourish you on a physical level, if that makes sense. And just also remember that that whole, building the base, building the core, then flowering, then creating, that's in cycles, okay? You don't do it once. We do it multiple times. And then shedding. After we've done that, we shed the leaves, we strip back, and then we go again. And our roots continue to grow. Our base continues to grow as we mature, so that we can bloom and create more things based on our experience. So I hope that serves you well wherever you are in that stage, that cycle. Whether it's your building your roots or deepening your roots, or whether you're doing your core, or whether you're doing a bit of both of those, or whether you are in full creation mode. But if you're not in creation mode, I just want to remind you, that's okay. We aren't supposed to be in creation mode all the time. There's a season and a reason for all. So just honor that today. That is the message coming through, both from Mother Earth, from Source, and Mother Mary. You have it on the Divine Feminine. And part of that, part of the Divine Feminine is actually honoring the creation cycle and honoring you and your intuition and honoring your body and where you're at. And also just being honest about it. Because when we are truthful about where we're at and what we actually need, and we honor that, the universe lines up with us. That's how we get additional support out of the universe. When we're trying to fake it, when we're trying to push, when we're trying to hustle through that, we're not honoring our soul. We're not honoring ourselves. And the universe can't support us. So if you need extra help, as always, ask. It's available, but they can't give it to you if you don't ask. And that starts with you being honest with yourself and honest with those around you. Sending you my love today. Enjoy, guys.